So I collect teddy bears, and I thought I'd tell all of you about the story of how the teddy bear was actually born. So, in the spring of 1902, the United Mine Workers of America were on strike, seeking shorter workdays and higher wages from a coal industry that was suffering from oversupply and low profits. In late October, as temperatures began to drop, the union and the owners struck a deal with the prompting of President Teddy Roosevelt. After averting that disaster, President Roosevelt decided he needed a vacation, so he accepted an invitation from Mississippi Governor Andrew Longino to head south for a hunting trip. Longino was the first Mississippi governor elected after the Civil War who was not a Confederate veteran, and he would soon be facing a re-election fight against James Vardaman, who declared, "If it is necessary, every Negro in the state will be lynched. It will be done to maintain white supremacy." Longino was clearly hoping that a visit from the popular president would help him stave off a growing wave of such sentiment. Vardaman called Roosevelt the coon-flavored misogynist in the White House. Wow, just wow. So, undeterred, Roosevelt met Longino in mid-November 1902, and the two traveled to the town of Onward, 30 miles north of Vicksburg. In the lowlands, they set up camp with trappers, horses, tents, supplies, 50 hunting dogs, journalists, and a former slave named Holt Collier as their guide. As a cavalryman for the Confederate General Nathan Bedford Forrest during the Civil War, Collier knew the land well. He had also killed more than 3,000 bears over his lifetime. Longino enlisted his expertise because hunting for bear in the swamps was dangerous, which Roosevelt relished. He was an avid big game hunter. "He was safer with me than with all the policemen in Washington," Collier later said. The hunt was scheduled as a 10-day excursion, but Roosevelt was impatient. "I must see a live bear the first day," he told Collier. He didn't, but the next morning Collier's hounds picked up the scent of a bear, and the president spent the next several hours in pursuit, tracking through mud and thicket. After a break for lunch, Collier's dog had chased an old, fat, 235-pound black bear into a watering hole. Cornered by the barking hounds, the bear swiped several with its paws, then crushed one of the dogs to death. Collier bugled for Roosevelt to join the hunt, then approached the bear. Wanting to save the kill for the president, but seeing that his dogs were in danger, Collier swung his rifle and smashed the bear in the skull. He then tied it to a nearby tree and waited for Roosevelt. When the president caught up with Collier, he became upon a horrific scene: a bloody, gasping bear tied to a tree, dead and injured dogs, a crowd of hunters shouting, "Let the president shoot the bear." As Roosevelt entered the water, Collier told him, "Don't shoot him while he's tied," but he refused to draw his gun, believing such a kill would be unsportsmanlike. Collier then approached the bear with another hunter, and after a terrible struggle in the water, killed it with his knife. The animal was slung over a horse and taken back to camp. News of Roosevelt's compassionate gesture soon spread throughout the country, and by Monday morning, November 17th, cartoonist Clifford K. Berryman's sketch appeared in the pages of the Washington Post newspaper. In it, Roosevelt is dressed in full Rough Rider uniform, with his back to a corralled, frightened, and very docile bear cub, refusing to shoot it. The cartoon was titled "Drawing the Line in Mississippi," believed to be a double entendre of Roosevelt's sportsman's code and his criticisms of lynchings in the South. The drawing became so popular that Berryman drew even smaller and cuter teddy bears in political cartoons for the rest of Roosevelt's days as president. Back in Brooklyn, New York, Morris and Rose Mitchum, a married Russian-Jewish immigrant couple who had a penny store that sold candy and other items, followed the news of the president's hunting trip. That night, Rose quickly formed a piece of plush velvet into the shape of a bear, sewed on some eyes, and the next morning the Mitchums had Teddy's bear displayed in the store window. So this was how the teddy bear was born. And I'm going to show you early ads from when teddy bears were first invented and what the ads looked like and how expensive they were. So stay tuned one moment while I get those ads to show you. So here's some early teddy bear history ads and showing you how they were sold and how they were marketed to young children. This particular one is the 1916 Sears Christmas catalog showing you teddy bears for sale. And if I could go back in a time machine, oh my goodness, imagine all these really cool teddy bears I can bring back here to now, 2019. Look at these prices. So the title reads, Teddy Bears Are More Popular Than Ever. Every child loves a teddy bear, and every child should have one. Here, including an old fart like me. So this one was $1.47, and here's what it says. Long plush teddy bear. Another remarkable value, a long plush bear. This quality bear usually retails for $2 to $2.50. We're able to sell it at this price on account of our early, fortunate purchase. It measures 17 inches in height, is made of fine grade plush, has glass eyes and squeaker voice. Head, arms, and legs are movable. $1.47. Here's another two, and they're advertising them as 98-cent bears. And it says, take advantage of these big value opportunities. Early purchases in large quantities enable us to offer bears what we believe to be the best teddy bear values on the market. So they were 98 cents. This one over here, our finest grade, long silky plush teddy bear. This one was $2.98. And it was because his mohair plush was much better quality than the other ones. So I'm glad to be able to share this with you. Let me show you some more ads. So hang in there one second. So here's an ad from 1933. And it says cotton plush or mohair teddy bears. They have well-shaped, movable arms, legs, and head, wistful-looking glass eyes, features, and ribbon bows. So the price in 1933 was up to $2.69, which in today's dollars, 2 years ago, 2017, was $50.30. That was a lot of money. So in 1933, a teddy bear like this was close to $50, or maybe a little more or a little less. So here's a 15-inch teddy bear, and you see Santa Claus over there saying, hear ye, hear ye. And here's another one, 59 cents for a 16-inch teddy bear, and they have various other toys. So let me go ahead right now and show you some more early teddy bear ads. See, here's a teddy bear ad from 1916 from the Sears Roebuck and Company catalog. It says a vintage catalog page listing 5 adorable teddy bears ranging in price from 45 cents for a basic 12-inch teddy bear to $1.53 for a 17-inch plush teddy bear. The ad is from the 1916 Sears Roebuck and Company winter catalog. So here we go. $1 for this little bear on the left. It says always popular with little tots and old farts like me. Here's another one, 45 cents. It says, we provide here an intermediate sized bear, which is an exceptionally good value for 45 cents. This bear is made of good grade light brown short plush, has movable arms and legs, natural looking glass eyes, and squeaker voice. Value hard to equal on present market. Height 12 inches, shipping weight 1 pound. And this was a cheap price of 45 cents, but back then that was a lot of money. In 1916 dollars, oh my God, today's dollars, that would probably be about $30, $40. So here we go. Here's a 62-cent bear, and this one is larger. And here's a $1 bear. And this one is $1.53, and the reason why he's more expensive is because he has longer plush, and it's like a higher grade mohair. It says prices are low, quality good. So that is one ad from 1916. Let me go ahead and show you some more. So here's a 1918 Sears catalog showing you teddy bears for sale. And look how cool this is. It says, one day the 3 bears went for a walk. And they show you 3 bears holding hands. And so this one says the middle-sized bear. He's $1.19. Little tots love this tiny wee bear. He's 50 cents, so wee bear is 50 cents. A great big, what's that say? Companionable bear, $1.47. This is 19 inches. Then we have the wee wee bear, and he's 12 inches, and he was 77 cents. And the big brother bear was 98 cents. Above it says, "Someone has been tasting my porridge," said the tiny wee bear. How cute is that? Now I'm going to show you something really, really cool. So you see the rays? It looks like electric rays are coming out of his eyes. Well, in 1918, they had an electric eye teddy bear. And these proved to be very, very dangerous, actually. These toys were electrocuting and shocking small children. And it went so far as the mothers of the children that had these bears had to remove, there was a battery panel inside. It looked like a car battery that was actually sewn inside the bear. And when you squeezed the bear, the eyes would light up like flashlights. But if the children had wet hands or the bear got wet and they squeezed the bear, they would get quite a shock. So this bear, if you can find it right now for sale, these bears can sell for thousands of dollars. And I've actually seen some of them that have the original battery pack in them, and they still work over 101 years later. So that particular bear was $2.37. Here's another one for 98 cents. Another one for $2.45, which is probably about over $50 in today's dollars. Here's another one, $1.95. Another one for $1.47. And we have our deadly little furry companion over here, a smaller version of the electric eye teddy bear for $1.37. And he was 12 inches. And this bear was quite deadly, even though he looked cute and cuddly. So I'm so glad I was able to share this ad with you as well. Stay tuned to see some more. So last but not least is this 1908 Sears catalog ad for teddy bears. And it says, "Teddy bears are all the rage." And it says, "These bears are the most sensible and serviceable." It says, "The best plaything ever invented." And yes, I agree. So here we go. Look how cute they were. They look like Stife bears or ideal bears. And the prices were very, very cheap for these bears. Let me see. Let's see, 170, looks like 75 cents. It goes all the way up to $2.38. That was a hell of a lot of money back in 1908. That's like, we're talking about like the high-end teddy bears were close to about $50 to $75 in our money of today. So let's read a little advert about what it said underneath the teddy bears. So here we go. "Teddy bears are all the rage, the best playthings ever invented. These bears are the most sensible and serviceable toys ever put before the public. Not a fad or a campaign article, but something while has come to stay, oh, merit alone. An article which will afford your children and even yourself great amusement and lasting pleasure. Made of the finest quality imported bear plush, they closely resemble the little cubs. They are fully jointed and will assume countless different positions, 4 of which we illustrate. Each bear has a natural voice produced by slight pressure on the front of body, and they are practically unbreakable. We offer 3 bears in 4 sizes, natural cinnamon color only. The larger the size, the better proportioned are the bears. Order one of these bears at once for your boy or girl, and you will find that no toy which you could select would give them more actual pleasure and entertainment." So I really think that is the coolest thing. So I'm glad to show you some of these early teddy bear ads, and I'm glad that you stuck around this long to listen to my long-winded video. Have a great day.